Your EDC is supposed to make things so much easier for you on your day-to-day basis. EDC stands for everyday carry, and if you have certain things that stays with you, whether it's in your pocket or in your bag, that is considered your EDC. EDC items can range from a pen to an iPad to a pencil to anything that you keep with you that's very important to you on a day-to-day. In this video, I'm going to show off my summertime EDC because summer is hot, it is scorching, and it is in full effect. So if you're interested in that kind of video, stay tuned. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Shots by Pat, aka Shots by Pat Film. If you are new here, welcome. On this page, I talk about tech, photography, lifestyle, and just everyday things that you may just really enjoy. So if you like those type of videos, hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notifications so you'll never miss a video when I drop. I'm gonna start posting a lot more often. This is my second video within a matter of weeks. So you know that I'm about to be really pushing these videos because, you know, that's just the right thing to do at this point in time. So with that said, let's go over my summertime EDC. First, it's the bag. This is the Hex Sling Ranger bag. This is the bigger version. This is the medium version. I also have the smaller version, but I started carrying the bigger version because it obviously holds more stuff. Usually the small one comes with me, and I originally bought this, as I drop it down, I originally bought the big one to go with me when I travel because I do travel a lot, and I wanted to carry more things on me in my personal, just in case I didn't want to pack everything in my camera bag when I had it, because I do use my camera bag as my carry-on, and then I use that bag as my personal to throw everything else inside of there. So everything, a lot of things fit in there. Everything that I'm going to show you right now fits inside of there. And yeah, let's start going over the things that I put inside that bag. First things first, as always, it's your phone. The phone is one of the most important things, and that's literally the only thing that you cannot leave home without. You could get by with leaving your keys at home, because if you got a landlord, you could just not tell your landlord you locked yourself out. Or if you have somebody else that has a spare key, or you might hide your key under the mat. I definitely suggest don't do that. But your phone is the most important thing, because if you have digital locks, you can still unlock your door rather, from off of your phone. As always, it's the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Nothing has changed. I'm going to do a video about what's on my iPhone really soon. I've been promising that, but I just haven't gotten around to doing it. But iPhone 16 Pro Max, I got the 512 gigabytes. I don't even use half as much anymore because I don't keep a lot of things on my phone, but it is a useful tool to have. So shout out to iPhone for making such a dope item. Now, I was never a big fan of MagSafe wallets. I always thought MagSafe wallets were like, why would I use that when I have a regular wallet? But I started using one for when I need to take a quick trip outside and I didn't want to carry this big, bulky card holder. I still carry this from time to time when I'm going certain places. And this is my YSL card holder. You see it holds a bunch of different things, a bunch of cards, ID. It has a pouch here for cash. There's nothing in it. A fly probably just flew out of there or something. It used to have a thing to put around my neck, but I took that off, and I usually just slide in my pocket. This is a perfect wallet. I've had it for multiple years. My sister actually got this for me. Shout out to you. It still looks good, considering. Probably gonna try to get a new one soon with my birthday or being around the corner. But the new wallet I carry with me is a regular old cheap MagSafe wallet I got from Amazon. It's black to go with the black iPhone 16 Pro Max. It slides right here. At the bottom, I can just push the cards up if I need it. I keep my ID in here, and I keep one other credit card in here. It's not pictured, but that's the one credit card that I don't have stored on my phone. When I'm not using the MagSafe wallet, I usually have this attached onto it. You've seen this before. This is the PGY Tech Mag Grip, and it connects to another piece right here, and then I get to carry it like this when I need to take photo or video. I can do landscaping mode, I could do portrait mode, I could do any mode I want, and this is the MagSafe grip. What's also good about the grip part as well is that it charges the battery. So if I have to charge my battery and I don't have a charger with me, because I usually don't carry a charger, the iPhone 16 Pro Max has great battery life. But if I'm in a pinch or if I leave the house without it being charged, then I knock this onto it and I charge it. If I don't have this piece on when I'm not taking photos, let's say I'm in a coffee shop and I don't want to pull out another device and I just want to just use this, it has a built-in kickstand and I get to lay it down on the table. Next thing is, when I don't want to use my phone to take photo or video, I'm carrying this with me. This is the DJI Osmo Action 4. You've seen the video. Thank you for getting that video to over 1,000 views. But you've seen the video how much I love this item. I know the 5 is out. I don't need to use the 5 because I have the 4 and I'm good to go. It's powerful. You know the specs on this already. It's a fairly old camera, but it's still a fairly new camera. And again, I can use this for my POV shots when I'm doing my street photography. I can use this to place down somewhere to get my behind the scenes footage. I can use this for all of the footage that I need to use it for, but this is a great camera. It's perfect in low light, perfect in all light, and I have no complaints. Another item I use for POV shots are these. These are my Ray-Ban Metas. You've seen these on the channel before. These are a very important part to my content creation, as I can live stream from here, I can take photo, I can take video. I don't carry headphones with me that much anymore because I can listen to music on these. If the battery's going low, I put them right here in this charger and it charges up for me. I don't need to carry headphones with me. It connects to all of my devices. I can walk the streets, listen to music, and have no issues. It doesn't bother anybody. I can take phone calls on there. It announces my messages on there. This is a perfect item to carry with you within your everyday carry, especially if you're a content creator. Now, obviously, I wish it shot 4K, but it does not. It shoots only 1080p, but that's fine. The newer versions may come out. I know the new Ray-Ban, not the Ray-Bans, but the Oakley Metas, they shoot 3.2K if I'm not mistaken. So hopefully when the next set comes around, it'll be shooting in 4K. But I don't need 4K too much because I do have my phone. And like I said, I have the DJI Osmo Action 4. When I'm using my phone for content creation, let's say I want to use my phone to get B-roll shots as well, like when I'm sitting at a coffee shop, I use 2 items. This right here is another MagSafe accessory. I can just stick it onto the back of this right here and it sticks on. It's mostly like a stand. And I pair that with this, the PGY Tech Mantis Pod Pro. As you all know what I can use this for. You've seen it on the channel too many times. Connect it right here, connect it to something to hang on, and I can take POV shots, I could get B-roll, I could get a whole bunch of things when I'm out there shooting or doing whatever it is that I do. Next item I carry with me is my film camera. This is the Nikon N8008. This is the film camera that I use most of the time when I'm not using my Nikon mat. But I've fallen back in love with this camera right here because the images are just amazing. I've started film photography again, and attached to it is my Nifty 50. It's a perfect camera. Images are great. And it's one of the cameras that I use now most of the time when I'm walking the streets. It is a bit heavy. I will tell you right now, this thing is built like a tank. It is heavy, but it's still good to go. I put the little strap on here and it alleviates some of the pressure. So now I'm able to just carry it like this, take shots like this, and I have no issues with the bulkiness of that said camera. If you guys are enjoying this video, make sure you like and subscribe and hit that notification button. Next up on the list when I'm out and about is I carry my 2019 iPad Pro, and I have attached to it this keyboard. It's not the Magic Keyboard, but it is a keyboard nonetheless. And when I need to write down things, jot down things, or respond to emails in a coffee shop or anything like that, especially when I'm trying to close out a brand deal, I could just pull this out of the bag, set it up, start typing, and I'm good to go. If I want to edit a few pictures on the go, I can airdrop them on here, and I'm good. I don't need a dongle. The airdrop is fine. It's super fast. It doesn't matter. I get some solid Wi-Fi, and I use a VPN, so don't worry. I'm not getting my stuff taken away. But yeah, I airdrop everything over to the iPad, and I just edit straight up, and I could throw everything on ShotSpot or ShotSpot film, and you'll see the images right away. Especially if I'm doing something on my camera using the phone, or if I'm using the DJI, or even if I'm using the Ray-Ban's Meta to capture some images that I need to edit or that I want to edit really quickly. Rounding out everything else is the watch of choice. You've seen in my last video my EDC watches, the watches that carry with me all the time. Most recently, I've been using this Timex Tuno Waterbury watch. It's silver and it has the black sport band, and that's pretty much the reason why I wear this watch a lot. If I'm not using my Apple Watch, I'm using this one. That's more so like it's not an everyday watch. I would never use that as an everyday watch, but it just so seems that I've been using it a lot lately because I just love how it feels on my wrist. You've seen the other video of how I use it and what I use it for, but it just feels so good on my wrist that I just keep it on me at all times. Rounding out the last few things on my keys, I have the key fob for my Jeep, and then I have an Orbit key for my home keys. I have two sets of keys, one for my crib, one for my parents' crib, and I have a key for the parking lot. Which is so good about this bag is that with the Hex brand bag, I can snap it into the key holder inside of the bag, and it's perfect. It snaps right in, have no issues, and it works great. The final thing in my EDC is something that you just can't go on with. You have to have these in your stash, or just every day you have to walk outside with these on. It's a pair of shoes, and the shoes I've been rocking recently have been these. These are the Brooks Staple Pigeon collaboration. These are just amazing. Let me turn off the light so you can see them better. These are just amazing. They're gray, two different shades of gray, some white, some black, and of course you see the pink here in the middle. These are the shoes I've been rocking with a lot recently because they're just a gorgeous looking sneaker, and they're comfortable as hell, bro. Like, I feel like I could run a marathon in these right now if I decided to. I don't run marathons. So yes, that's my summertime EDC. I had to switch up the view because I love the natural light coming in. I don't use the natural light in my office as much as I should, but yeah. These are the certain items that I just cannot leave home without. I love these items. I need these items to survive. I know a lot of people are gonna say, you're using a Nikon film camera, but you didn't show us any film that you're using. That goes without saying. That's like using a digital camera without a memory card. So it goes without saying. But with that said, once again, it's your boy Shots by Pat. Shout out to Dehancer for sponsoring this video. Get your 10% off of your next purchase from dehancer.com. Tell them Patrick sent you. And I get 10% off of all of your purchases. Hopefully you guys do so, and I get a little bit kickback so I can keep this channel running. Because you will motivate me to shoot these videos. So I don't care if my video gets 1 view, 2 likes, 1,000 likes, 1,000 views. You guys watch these videos and I'm gonna keep pushing those out. All right, it's your boy Shots by Pat. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification button. Peace.